This is Jobs for Teens, the show about real jobs you can do as a teenager. Your hosts are Robbie and Terry, both 15. Every week they break it down so you actually get it.
About real jobs you can do as a teenager. I'm Terry.
And I'm Robbie, and today we're talking about one of the oldest teen hustles in the book, snow shoveling and seasonal gigs.
Which, yes, sounds basic, but hear us out, because there is actual money hiding in your neighbor's driveway.
Like surveys have found that teens who shovel consistently through a winter can pull in anywhere from $500 to over $1,000 in a single season.
In a single season, just by showing up with a shovel before the other kid on the block does.
Speed matters so much with this gig. People need their driveways clear before work, so if you're knocking on doors at 7 a.m., you already won.
Although maybe knock gently at 7 a.m. Lead with enthusiasm, not a heart attack.
Fair point. Now, the classic move is charging by the driveway, somewhere between $10 and $30 depending on the size.
Bigger driveway, bigger number, a long double wide with a walkway and steps. You're looking at the higher end of that range, easy.
And here's the pro tip that separates the casual shoveler from the actual entrepreneur. Offer a seasonal contract.
Yes, instead of one-off jobs, you say to a neighbor, pay me up front for the whole winter and I'll handle every snowfall.
They get peace of mind, you get guaranteed income even when it only snows twice. It's basically a subscription service for your arms.
Netflix, but cold and exhausting.
Some teens charge a flat rate of around $150 to $200 for a whole season contract on one property.
Lock in 5 houses like that and you've got yourself a real business before you're old enough to drive to it.
You can walk to it. That's kind of the beauty. Low startup costs, no commute fees. Your territory is literally your street.
The main startup cost is a good shovel, which runs maybe $20 to $40, and some flyers or even just a group chat message.
Flyers work surprisingly well with older neighbors who appreciate a kid taking initiative versus just getting a Venmo request from the void.
Include your name, your phone number, your rate, and maybe one sentence about how reliable you are. Keep it simple.
Now, snow shoveling is the headline act, but seasonal gigs are the whole album. What else fits this model, Terry?
Leaf raking in the fall is huge. Same neighbors, same yards, same logic, and leaves fall before snow so you can warm up the client list early.
Then you transition them right into the winter package. Boom, you've got a year-round yard service and it didn't cost you anything extra.
Spring cleanup is another one, clearing dead branches, bagging leftover leaves, spreading mulch. Homeowners dread it and will absolutely pay someone else to do it.
And in summer, lawn mowing, weeding, watering plants for people on vacation, you can realistically service the same 6 or 8 houses across all 4 seasons.
You've basically invented your own small landscaping company, except you don't have to file incorporation paperwork because you're 15.
Although, real talk, if you're making over $600 in a year from a single client, technically there are tax things to know about eventually.
We're not accountants, but the point is the IRS does exist, and being aware of that early is just being smart.
Future you will thank, present you for that knowledge. Okay, safety, because we care about you, let's talk it quick.
Lift with your legs, not your back. Seriously, snow is heavy. 1 cubic foot of wet snow can weigh around 20 pounds.
A standard 2-car driveway can have over a ton of snow on it after a good storm. Your back is not ready to argue with a ton.
Take breaks, stay hydrated even though it's cold, and wear layers you can peel off because you will get warm fast.
And if there's ice under the snow, salt it or sand it after you shovel. Don't let a client slip and fall on a job you just finished.
That's just good business and also basic human decency, which hopefully you already had.
Yes, prerequisites include decency. The other thing worth mentioning is equipment upgrades. Once you're making money, a snowblower rental or a quality ergonomic shovel can speed you up a lot.
Some teens team up with a friend, split the cost of a snowblower rental for big storms, and knock out twice as many driveways in half the time.
Instant profit boost, and you have someone to complain about the cold with, which is emotionally necessary.
Also, don't underestimate word of mouth. One happy neighbor tells two others, and suddenly you have more work than you planned for.
Which is a good problem to have. But plan for it, know your limits so you don't overbook and miss a driveway during a storm.
Missing a job you promised because you took on too much is the fastest way to lose the whole account and the referral.
Reliability is literally your product. The snow is just the medium.
That might be the most profound thing you've said on this podcast.
So to recap, charge $10 to $30 per driveway, offer seasonal contracts, bundle it with fall and spring work, protect your back, and be someone people can count on. I have my moments.
Do that, and a shovel really can pay for your first laptop, your first car fund, or whatever goal is motivating you right now.
It's honest work. It builds real skills, and it proves to yourself and any future employer that you show up when it's literally freezing outside.
Which honestly is a vibe. Thanks for listening, everybody. We'll be back next week with another real gig you can start right now.
Stay warm, stay hustly, and see you next week on Jobs for Teens.